the user enter numbers inputs that are not numbers, then the system shouldn't crash, but it should tell the user that, oh, the values that you have entered are invalid. What I'm talking about is this place. You see that we should handle it like this. That is what we are going to do. And first of all, what we do is just our normal variable declaration. And here we are just going to declare and assign. So here we say what? We initialize. So we initialize here. Here I said what? We should say what? We should store the first number in num, the second number in num2. They see that that's how we do. And after the user enter that, then we use the try except error handler. Here we say what? Try. Then we try to what? Convert these values. We try to convert the values into integers. So now we are saying that if the user entered them, this, then we say what? Num1 should be equal to int num1. Here they are not numbers. They are just what? Python will perceive them as strings. But here that we are converting them. So if trying to convert them works, then we will be able to print the results here. You see that if we are able to convert them into integers, then we say what? Result should be equal to the num1 plus num2. Then we print to the user the result, which is going to be what? Results. So we print the result to the user. So let's quickly run and see what is going to happen here. So let me run the program. I've run the program. It has asked for num1. So let me say 2. Num2 is also what? 3. Then I press enter. You see that it has printed 5. Alright, so let's move to the next stage. The next one I said except value error. A situation where a user is going to enter a letter instead of a number. What should the system do? Without the except handlers or without the error handlers, we are going to get the system crashing. But we don't want the system to crash. What we want is the system to tell us, oh, what I have entered is not a number. I should rather rerun and then what? Input a number. Do you see that? I think that is how defensive programming is made. So now let me see. We are going to run it again and try that part and see what is going to happen. So let me say the first one, let me enter a digit which is 2. The second one, I enter vin, which is not a digit. Then I press enter. You see what it says? It says what? Invalid input. All inputs must be numbers. Congratulations, we have just made our first calculator or our first simple calculator, and that is very, very important because we've embedded a lot of things there. We handle our error. We have been able to convert into integers. That is how we grew small. So I will see you in my next video, and I appreciate you so much for watching. Thank you so much.